Alright, in this video, we'll be talking about difference of two squares expression. Now, difference of two squares expression are expressions of the form x squared minus y squared. Alright, difference of two squares expressions are simply expressions of the form x squared minus y squared. Now, to simplify expressions like this, we simply use the equation x squared minus y squared equals x minus y x plus y. All right, so this is our equation, or this is the equation for difference of two squares. So whenever you have difference of two squares, you're asked to simplify or you're asked to factorize, you simply convert it from this form to this form. All right, it's very easy. The first value here must be a squared value, the second value must be a squared value also. All right, first term being a squared term, second term also being a squared term. So we'll simply say first term minus second term in one bracket, first term plus second term in another bracket. But before we can use difference of two squares, we need to ensure that the values involved are squared values and then they are subtracting themselves. There must be subtraction and then there must be squared value. Another example we can have here is, let's say we have x squared minus 4. All right, difference of two squares can be applied here. Why can we apply difference of two squares? This is a squared value, s squared. 4 can also be written as a squared value, so we can write this as s squared minus 4 to be equal to x squared minus 2 squared. As a squared value, 4 has been converted to 2 squared. So now we can apply our principle of difference of two squares, because we have a squared value here and another squared value here. So using our principle of difference of two squared, remember we say our formula, this will be equal to first term minus second term in one bracket, and then first term plus second term in another bracket. So that will be equal to x minus 2. X is the first term, 2 is the second term, and then x plus 2. All right, the same as what we have here. All right, so whenever you're given a question on difference of two squares, if you're asked to simplify, you're asked to factorize, or you see anything that has to do with difference of two squared, you can simplify it using this formula or using this equation here. All right, first term minus second term in one bracket, first term plus second term in another bracket. But please ensure before you use difference of two squares, the two values involved must be squared values and then they must be subtracting each other. All right, so we are going to look at some further examples and then we see the application of difference of two squares. Now in this question, it says simplify 4x squared minus 36. Now this is a problem involving difference of two squares. All right, but in this question, we are not directly given squared values. All right, the only squared value we can see here directly here is s squared, but 4 and 36 can be converted to squared values. So because of that, we are going to break down 4 to 2 squared. As a squared value, 4 is 2 squared, and then we have x squared, and then minus 36 as a square value is going to become 6 squared. Okay, so now this is now going to be 2 squared x squared. Is still the same thing as saying 2x all squared. Both 2 and x are squared values, so we can simplify this to be 2x all squared minus 6 squared. All right, now we can use our principle of difference of two squared. First term minus second term in one bracket, first term plus second term in the other bracket. So that will be equal to 2x minus 6, 2x plus 6. So this is our answer to this question. To simplify this to this. For this question here, we have factorize 4a plus 3 all squared minus 3a minus 2 all squared. Now we're going to ask ourselves, can we apply difference of two squares here? So looking at this question, we have the whole of this existing as a single term all squared minus the whole of this existing as a single term all squared. So we have squared values here. This is a squared value, this is a squared value. So this is a single term squared, a squared value. This is a single term, a squared value. All right, so they're in brackets. That's why I say the whole of this is a single term and they are all squared. Now if you observe, they are subtracting themselves. All right, so we have this single term all squared minus this single term all squared. So we can use difference of two squares here. And by difference of two squares, our formula says first term minus second term in one bracket, first term plus second term in another bracket. So our first term is the whole of 4a plus 3. So come down here, we'll say 4a plus 3 in one bracket minus our second term is the whole of 3a minus 2. So we have 3a minus 2 in another bracket. All right. So this is it. So the whole of this is like our s squared. Remember, difference of two squares, it must be in the form x squared minus y squared. All right. So the whole of this is like x. The whole of this is like y. So say the whole of this being x minus the whole of this being y. All right. So we have 4a plus 3 serving as x minus second term being y. That's 3a minus 2 serving as y. All right. So this is the first bracket. Now we'll go to the second bracket. Remember, it is x minus y, x plus y. So we've gotten x minus y. Now it's time to get x plus y. So again, we go 4a plus 3, 4a plus 3 plus we have second term being 3a minus 2. All right. So now we can simplify further. This is now going to be 4a plus 3 minus plus is minus. So this will give us minus 3a minus minus is plus. So this is going to give us plus 2. This is in one bracket, this big bracket. And then we have the next one, 4a plus 3 plus 3a here. We have plus positive. This is also positive. Positive is plus. So we have plus 3a plus minus is minus. So we have minus 2. All right. In another big bracket. All right. So at this point, we simplify and that will give us, we'll take like times here. 4a minus 3a is a plus 3 plus 2 is plus 5. So we have a plus 5. And then we have 4a plus 3a. That will give us 7a plus 3 minus 2. We have positive 1. So this becomes our answer using difference of two squares. All right. So if you found this video helpful, please make sure you subscribe to the channel so that when we upload more videos, you're going to be notified. And also do well to like this video and drop a comment. See you in the next video.